In America, we usually put date of someone's birth and death. Most of these have just the date of death. I also noticed that some of them have plaques, too. Well, this one's from his brothers. There'll be a plaque from the wife or from the children to...
There's one over there that says Papa, and you've got the fresh flowers inside as well as out, and the lace covering.
They'll put a plaque up saying, from my father, from my mother, or from your wife, from your brothers, from your children, from your mother.
Anyone at home?
Now I can see if it opens. Remember, we stopped to see the other cemetery in the provinces in Los Flores. Let's head then. We're going to go see the big mother of all these cemeteries. This is certainly the most extraordinary one I've ever seen in the world.
This one?
Yes.
Where did you say there was another?
No, we stopped in the country to film one, just so we would have the contrast. You know, they are all copies of what this one is, but nothing is like this one anywhere in the world. Even in Moscow, that elaborate cemetery in Moscow is, small potatoes compared to this.
Sort of makes you ill when you see all these cats.
I suspect it's the rats that must attract them or something. Well, here. I hope the camera can get this. Each coffin is covered with lace, and clearly, they're indoors, but obviously somebody has to maintain this. The Argentine flag is light blue and white. Somebody's got a bow. That's lace, that linen. It's clean, it's new. I guess this is for people who don't have quite as much money. You get your own slot.
Old grave.
Old grave, and
Maybe they can
renovated
get the
it
old
and fixed it up, because this is only from 1992. You just rent an apartment here instead of a whole house.
Well, I've heard that they do take them out after a while and pile them on top of each other.
It doesn't look like there would have been space here for... I think they must buy them up and fix them up. This was obviously a town that had a lot of money once upon a time, and maybe it still does have a lot of money. Most of these are pretty well kept up, at least the ones I've seen. It's interesting because in the U.S. when somebody...
Looks like small ones up here.
Hello? My mother was just asking about her popularity, and she was extremely popular at the time, but she had the good sense to die when she was 33, since she was in the process of ruining the country, and then her husband went on and ruined the country completely, essentially almost bankrupted it. But since she died so young, she has gone down in some kind of heroin. But boy, did they mess this country up. It used to be fabulously rich and successful. Their party still, the political party still exists, and so since she has such great historic popularity. They exploit it for all it's worth. Most of these flowers are from either the Peronist Party or from various labor unions, all of which exploit even to their fullest. Now. It's clear that it's a very important ritual. The only place in the U.S. where I've seen anything remotely like this is in New Orleans. There in New Orleans, they bury people in things not nearly as magnificent as these. That's because of the water there, the water table. You know, if you bury them underground, they flood and the coffins float away. I don't know. I don't think that's why they do it here. Maybe that's why it started in Buenos Aires or in Argentina, because there is a low water table or high water table. Anyway, these are just, one after another. It's extraordinary.
It's nice that something, you think of death as being sad, but you come here and it's so beautiful that it's not sad. It's like a celebration, everything here. It's very beautiful.